Margot Robbie is a name that everyone in Hollywood knows, but her rise to stardom didn't happen overnight. She went from being a relatively unknown actress from Australia to one of the most captivating and talked about stars in the world. But what really made her stand out? Let's break down her most unforgettable and controversial moments on screen. The scenes that had everyone talking and solidified her place as a Hollywood powerhouse. It all started in 2013 with The Wolf of Wall Street. Margot played Naomi LaPaglia, the stunning and fierce wife of Jordan Belfort, played by Leonardo DiCaprio. It wasn't just her beauty that caught everyone's attention. It was the way she commanded every scene she was in. One moment in particular became instantly iconic. The scene where Naomi confronts Jordan, dressed to perfection, using both her charm and her anger to show who's really in control. The boldness, the confidence, the intensity. It was the moment the world realized Margot Robbie wasn't just another pretty face. She was a force to be reckoned with. This role didn't just introduce her to a global audience, it proved she could hold her own alongside Hollywood giants. Then came Suicide Squad in 2016. Margot took on the role of Harley Quinn, and suddenly she was everywhere. The movie itself got mixed reviews, but her portrayal of the wild and unpredictable Harley was an instant hit. One of the most talked about scenes was when she willingly plunges into a vat of chemicals for the Joker, a chaotic, haunting moment that perfectly captured Harley's twisted love story. Fans were mesmerized by her energy, her madness, and the way Margot brought both humor and sadness to the character. It wasn't just an over-the-top comic book role, it was layered and complex. Overnight, Margot became a fan favorite and a pop culture icon. You couldn't walk down the street without seeing someone dressed as Harley Quinn for Halloween. But Margot didn't stop there. In 2017, she showed the world a completely different side of her with I, Tonya. Playing the controversial figure, skater Tonya Harding, Margot delivered a raw, emotional performance that shocked audiences. One scene that stood out was when Tonya, covered in makeup, stares at herself in the mirror, forcing a smile through tears before going out to perform. It was painful, honest, and brutally real. This wasn't just Margot playing a role. It felt like she became Tonya. The movie earned her a Golden Globe nomination, and suddenly, everyone realized just how versatile she really was. The surprises kept coming. In 2018, Margot took on the role of Queen Elizabeth I in Mary Queen of Scots. Completely transformed with a shaved hairline, pale skin, and elaborate costumes, Margot disappeared into the role of the powerful yet insecure monarch. One particular scene where Elizabeth confronts Mary, played by Saoirse Ronan, was intense and heart-wrenching. The emotion, the tension, it was another reminder that Margot wasn't afraid to take on challenging, unexpected roles. She wasn't just playing queens and villains, she was showing every shade of human emotion. Then, there was Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood in 2019, where Margot portrayed the late actress Sharon Tate. While her screen time was limited, she brought warmth and a quiet sense of sadness to the role. One scene that caught everyone's attention was when Sharon watches herself in a movie theater, smiling softly at her own performance. It was simple, yet powerful, reminding the audience of Tate's tragic story without over-dramatizing it. Margot's subtle performance left a lasting impact and added a gentle touch to Tarantino's bold film. Of course, Margot wasn't done with Harley Quinn. In 2020, she returned in Birds of Prey, this time not just as the star, but also as a producer. The movie showed Harley breaking free from the Joker and finding her own identity. One of the most memorable scenes was the police station fight, where Margot brought Harley's chaotic energy to life, all while using confetti bombs and glitter-filled weapons. It was wild, fun, and completely unforgettable. This wasn't just Harley Quinn anymore. This was Margot's Harley Quinn, and she owned every second of it. And then came Barbie in 2023, a movie that surprised everyone. Margot took the iconic doll and gave her heart, soul, and a whole lot of personality. The scene where Barbie starts questioning her existence, breaking away from the perfect plastic world she knows, was both hilarious and unexpectedly emotional. It wasn't just a comedy. It was a story about identity, self-worth, and growing beyond what the world expects you to be. Margot turned a simple doll into a character with depth and charm, proving yet again that she can make any role unforgettable. Margot Robbie's career is a perfect blend of bold choices and standout performances. From dramatic showdowns to chaotic comic book scenes,